This is the Land Rover Discovery Sport second generation, which is now based on the all-new Jaguar Land Rover PTA platform that is also shared with Jaguar E-Pace and Range Rover Evoque. Not everybody wants to have a large and expensive SUV such as Range Rover or Discovery. That is why Land Rover came out with this Discovery Sports. Actually very good inside. So today let's take a both look at the exterior design, interior design, and also check out the performance, including the handling capability, and see how it actually feels on the road. So let's start the show right now. Looking at the car from the front, we actually have airbag over here for pedestrian protection. It says Discovery up here for in case you don't notice it. And this is SE model, so it actually comes with LED headlamp. This section is also open. That's radar sensor for the adaptive cruise control, camera for 360 camera. This section is closed, but we have a very long air curtain, very Discovery design. Okay, now let me just show you the LED headlamp system working in actions. That's DRL, headlamp, high beam, turn signal, and this is what horn sounds like. Horn sounds pretty good. Our tester is P250, so it came with 2-liter turbocharged gasoline engine producing about 246 horsepower and 269 pound-feet of torque. Engine is mated to 9-speed ZF automatic and power sent through all 4 wheels. So now let me just show you how fast this new Discovery Sport can be. Okay, now let me just put the car into sports mode and go. Okay, pulls nicely. Doesn't feel all that fast, but it's pulling linearly all the way, and it took about 8.2 seconds to hit 60 miles per hour. Not bad, but not a fast car, yes. Dimensions-wise, Discovery Sports is very similar, but slightly smaller than Hyundai Tucson, which is very weird because this guy looks much larger than Hyundai Tucson. Anyhow, let me just show you the second row seats myself. I'm about 6'2", and there's good amount of leg room, and headroom is plenty as well. Really loving the fact that there's lots of room for my feet. Can also both slide and recline the second row seats, very nice. And window comes down, not all the way, but it's a single window, but rather thick, and really wish we had a manual sunshade for the side. There's also safe exit assist and Meridian audio system, and 3-stage heated seats, 2 air vents, 1 12-volt charging, and we also have 2 cup holders and some cute tiny storage area as well. And does not open, but we have a large roof on the top. Okay, so second row seats feels much better than what it looks from outside. Very nice. And here's also one more Discovery design theme going on here, and our tester is wearing 235 50/20 on front and back. Okay, now let's also check out the braking performance then. It took Discovery Sports only about 130 feet to complete stop. For having a smooth ride, it remained stable even during hard braking situations, so pretty okay. I mean, it's very comfortable crossover. Just noticed it, but all the pillars are blacked out except for this one, sort of creating floating roof lines effect, and says Discovery Land Rover once again, in case you don't notice it. And that's a backup and sequential turn signal, some reflectors. And on the bottom, we have a dual exhaust on the bottom, surprising. And let me just show you the trunk space. It's very large, and Land Rover says best in class. We're also given some nets here. They also give you this hazard triangle. I think good for personal protection as well. And voila, they give you 235 50/20 actual spare tire. It's been so long, I don't know, that I've seen an actual spare tire in a trunk. Very nice. You can also fold the second row seats like this, 40, 20, 40, and also drop these second row seats from back here, but you need to give them a hand like this. Not full flat, but almost. So yeah, it's a trunk space. You can also pull this out. Very nice trunk space. Okay, now let me just show you the car from the driver's seat. Looking at the car from the driver's seat, we have a lot of soft touch material, including leather, so it feels very premium inside. We have a large head-up display on the top, 12.3 inch for the gauge cluster and 10 inch for the infotainment screen. It also comes with clear sight, which will help you during your off-road session and also when you're stuck in a tight parking lot. And we also get rear view digital rear view mirror. You can also change the brightness and also change the angle. So even if you have a large cargo at the rear or tall person behind, you can see everything clearly from here just by flipping the switch. Really loving the fact that Discovery Sport also comes with wireless Apple CarPlay, which is very convenient and clean. So really, Hyundai, Kia and Genesis, really something to think about. We also have wireless charging pad here, C-type charging ports, gear selector looking like this, and 2 cup holders right here, storage area on the glove box as well, and we have a really large cubby space on the door trim. Okay, now let's go out and drive this 2022 Land Rover Discovery Sport then. Okay, let's start with visibility. Visibility is quite nice in here. We have large windows all around and sitting position is not as high as Range Rover. I do like it. It's not too high, not too low, so it's really easy to see out of the car. And we do not have blind spot monitoring system, but we have alert system, which will greatly help you during your lane changes. And seats are very, very comfortable, like I told you, so should be very nice on your long distance journeys, and it's quite pleasant place to be. Yeah. Okay, let me just put the car into sports mode and do talk about 2-liter turbocharged gasoline engine. Yes, it's not sports car is fast, but it will pull quite nicely from the bottom because its peak torque starts as early as 1300 RPM and it pulls linearly all the way. Yeah, but it's not really, really fast. So if you want something more dynamic, more responsive, then you should probably go with Porsche Macan. But I would say this is more spacious and comfortable crossover. Engine is made to 9-speed automatic. Really wish we had paddle shifters over here, so I guess we're gonna have to use this gear selector. Let me just show you working in actions. 3, okay, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. So it's shifting quite quickly. You can even feel a little bit of a shifting shock in sports mode because we're in sports mode, but in regular modes it's quite smooth. So it's shifting a lot quicker than I expected. I mean, it's a ZF 9-speed automatic, so it just feels very solid and nice, responsive. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, nice gearbox. Yeah, nice gearbox. And although we have single windows for the first and second row of passengers, it feels quite nicely isolated even if you drive really fast. Brakes, a little bit numb, but you know, this is supposed to be a crossover tailored more for off-roading, so I guess it's pretty alright. I'm gonna check the handling pretty soon, so don't go away, guys. Okay, now let me just put the car into sports mode and do check out the handling capability. Land Rover, so let's see how it does. ESC engages, oh, but let you play. Yes, the steering feels a little bit numb, but the chassis feels quite solid, but I'm not really feeling, you know, all-wheel drive distributing torque front to the rear. So I guess it's mainly more focusing on off-road sessions. But for a tall SUV, it handled quite nicely, I think, above average. So pretty good. The chassis really felt solid. So very nice. And now let me just show you adaptive cruise control working with lane keep assist. Adaptive cruise control is very delicate ones. It's a very smooth and seamless one, but lane keep assist is one of those ping pong style that goes ping pong, ping pong. So a little bit more delicate lane keep assist would have been better, but adaptive cruise control is very, very nice one. So yeah, it's a pretty good one. Should be quite great company to have on your long distance journeys. What about efficiency? Well, this 2022 Land Rover Discovery Sport returned about 17 miles per gallon in the city and about 33 miles per gallon on the highway. So quite thirsty for 2-liter turbocharged gasoline engine. Maybe because it's heavy, I don't know why, but it's quite thirsty for 2-liter turbocharged gasoline engine. Alright guys, this has been our 2022 Land Rover Discovery Sport review. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and we'll be back with much more. So if you love cars and car reviews, please do support us by subscribing to our channel and also hit that bell notification so you don't miss out in the future. Thank you guys, see you soon, and bye bye.